Is Laffy Taffy a pretty funny candy, or is it the funniest candy in the world? That's what we're here to find out today. Welcome to Walking the Candy Aisle review and blog. My name is Jeff, and today we're looking at Wonka's Laffy Taffy. This is just going to be a quick review. I don't know that there's a ton to say. And yes, I am reviewing two different kinds of Laffy Taffy at the same time. If that upsets you that I would lump two different flavors of the same kind of candy together, then I don't know, make a comment or send me an email, I guess. But just don't, because that's dumb. I mean, come on. If people are really upset, I guess I'll do another Laffy Taffy review at some point. So Wonka's imprint of Nestle. Laffy Taffy, been around since the 70s. There's a bunch of different flavors. These are the individually like fun size version of them. They do come in big versions, like kind of like a big, I don't know, brick or rectangle. With slightly some different flavors, I believe, but the fun size ones come in some great flavors as well. You've got strawberry right here, and it's sour apple right here. Not always a huge fan of sour apple, but that's okay. We'll have a look at it anyway. Thing about Laffy Taffy, great graphics, great design, obviously. Wonka always has, like, all the Wonka candies are really, really well put together. But they have jokes on them. That's part of why they're so laughy. The taffy part is, when you get inside, we'll see that. The laughy part is on the wrappers, where it says jokes like, it says, where did the dentist go on his vacation? And then you would flip up the wrapper here. Let's see if I can get this. And it says, to the mouth of the Mississippi. Oh, it's a classic, a classic. And you see here, like, Danielle H. wrote this one in from, what's that say, Gurney, Illinois. How do you make an orange laugh? Tickle its navel. Yup. So apparently these are sent in by kids. I don't know, totally sure how true that is, but they are just silly jokes, and that's kind of cute. I like that as a sort of just a fun little piece of I don't know. It's just sort of a piece of what makes this candy so special. Let's open this up. The thing about Laffy Taffies, they're kind of like, I mean, it's taffy, sort of. It's not like, wow, when you go to, the fair and you get real taffy, but this is tough. This is part of the problem with Laffy Taffy. Always a hassle to get the wrapper off. It's not like the nice soft taffy you get, or like, I don't know, I live in San Francisco, we get saltwater taffy now and again. Laffy Taffy is, Jesus, what's going on here? I think I need a pair of scissors, maybe. Laffy Taffy is always hard, and it oftentimes sticks to the wrapper quite badly, as you can see here. Okay, we are just going to try this part of it then. Usually it does come off a little bit better than that, but that's kind of crazy. Actually, that's actually not too unusual for Laffy Taffy. It just gets stuck to the wrapper. That's just how it is. If you're lucky, you get it out in a nice rectangle shape, but this happens too sometimes. I feel like I'm almost always peeling wrapper off of the candy bar, or off of the taffy bar. So let's give this a try. Very chewy. It has that same sort of taffy feel, like it's got a chewy pull that you get when you get like saltwater taffy. The flavors are really good. That jumps out at me. Okay, this is how it's supposed to come out. It's got a bend to it. It's not super hard. Definitely tacky. My finger's sort of sticking to it. That's sort of what happened with the wrapper there. I will say, this fun size is great when you have a whole one, because you put it in your mouth and it just kind of, it feels like it's a little too much for your mouth to deal with. I always feel like as soon as I put one of these in my mouth, I start to kind of over salivate a bit, and I'm like, should I have not eaten the whole thing at once. And then you just chew it and chew it and chew it, and it's like, oh yeah, this is all working out, and you really get a lot of flavor. That's the thing I really like about Laffy Taffy. I am gonna have just a little bite of this actually though, just so I can show you. So it pulls, but it's not like a caramel pull where it's like dripping. It's like it's just got a bit of a pull, more like closer to like, I don't know, gum or something. As you chew it, the sugar and the flavors just jump out. This is I feel kind of like a signature of the Wonka candies is that the flavors really pop. And obviously they all have this sort of lighthearted, fun thematic thing going on. So, if you haven't tried Laffy Taffy, I definitely think you should. Even this green apple, which I'm not usually a big fan of green apple, is great. I feel the same way. I've had their banana Laffy Taffy as well. I'm not usually a fan of banana candy, but in Laffy Taffy's case, it's good. It's really good. So I'm going to recommend people go out and try out Laffy Taffy. Even if you end up with this, it's too bad because strawberry is one of my favorite flavors. You've also got chocolate, which is great. Overall, very solid candy. Walking the candy aisle, I'm going to rate Laffy Taffy a 4 out of 5. I think you got to go try it. It's pretty unique, pretty interesting. There's not too much taffy candy on the general consumer market, so it's really an original. So check it out. That's all from me now. If you want more, come on over to walkingthecandyisle.blogspot.com and check us out there for new reviews all the time. Later.